right, y'all. So listen, if you thought that your parents' worst nightmare was having their child switched at birth, okay, check this out. How about being switched before birth? Okay, that is exactly what happened to two California couples after a mix-up at the fertility clinic in Los Angeles. The mothers gave birth to each other's babies and spent 3 months raising daughters that was not theirs.
That's crazy, Ricky. And, one of the couples said they were immediately puzzled because the baby did not look like either of them and appeared to be a darker complexion. They said they hid their doubts, because they fell in love with the baby and trusted the vitro fertilization process and their doctor. But a home DNA test nearly 2 months later confirmed the child was not related to either of them because their embryo had been switched with the other couple during the in vitro fertilization. So she had been pregnant with the other couple's baby, and the woman had been carrying and later gave birth to her child. So it was basically a mix-up, like you said, before birth. And to make matters worse, Ricky, the couple has another young daughter who had bonded with the other baby. And now that daughter is terrified about losing, that bond with who she thought was her sister. It is a big mess. And needless to say, they are now suing.
So the question becomes, what would you do in this situation? Would you be open to a blended family, or would you want to cut all ties with the baby and her real parents? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY and let us know what you would do if this happened to you. Now, here's the situation. Now, you can sue all you want. This just going to have to be your auntie. Okay, here's your auntie over here that gave birth to you. Give me my baby. Yeah. You take your baby, and we're going to have a relationship, but we just going to have to find some kind of way to bond.
Right.
And what do you think, Brett?
I agree with you because it's not the child's fault, and it's sad that the sister had developed a bond with this child. You can't just take her away. Now, that's going to have a lasting effect on that other child. They got to figure it out.
Maria, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I agree with you. They need to keep in touch with each other. I think that over time, their natural, DNA-wise, children will bond with them eventually. But, the first 3 months, especially as a newborn, I remember, those first 3 months and then, the skin-to-skin contact, all of that bonding and the baby getting used to who she believes is her mother and father. They just have to keep in touch and make it work, But I do understand wanting to have the child that has your blood running through them, like the same DNA. But, yeah, I agree. They got to keep in touch.
Special K, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think once you bonded with that child, whether it's biologically yours or not, it's yours.
But it's only 3 months, though. It ain't like it's 3 years. 3 months.
3 months.
Okay, people want the child that they supposed to have because it was all kind of fertility stuff done.
Well, I might have missed over the 3 months part because after 3 months, you can kind of unbond a little bit.
You sure can. Hell.
Yeah, you can unbond and rebond with a new one.
They said the baby was dark, so it was one couple black and the other couple was.
I don't know. They said they didn't question it. Like, okay, well, you just, maybe I had a great.
Right.
Then what was it?
Okay, so one of the couples who wants to remain anonymous, that's another part of this story. They're the couple that they probably were like, I'm guessing maybe Hispanic or something.
Right.
Because not black. The child wasn't black, but didn't look like the other parents that were very, very fair skinned.
Yeah.
Oh.
My thing is, it depends on how far they live from one another, too. If it's just 3 months and you live over here in one side of town and I'm on the other side, girl, go to the house and say, look, we're going to exchange our babies, honey. Here, you take yours and I'll take mine. It's that
so here's another question, Gary. So should they immediately switch babies or slowly, like, okay, you start coming like 3 or 4 days, like make it gradual?
No, immediately switch. Ain't nobody got time for gradual already and been through all this turmoil already. Bring that damn baby to your house and bring mine back to my house and just call it a day. They're just 3 months. They don't even know each other. The babies don't even know who them people are.
But Maria, you're a mother and you know how much you bonded with your babies. Even after 3 months.
Yeah.
And during
it's tough to just go drop them
off.
What? During pregnancy.
Yeah, during pregnancy.
They carry this baby in their womb for 9 months.
You feel it moving.
But I bet you in Maria's mind, though, she's going to be so much more happy to have her biological baby back.
I'm gonna want my baby. I'm going to want to be able to look into my baby's eyes.
Okay, let me ask y'all this.
Myself or my husband.
That's right.
Let me ask y'all this since y'all know so much. What if the baby, you want the baby, and then this baby grow up to be a complete jerk and get in a gang and pants sagging and flipping old white people out of wheelchairs in Target, and then the other baby that you had turned out to be a damn lawyer.
Well,
since you know so much, since all y'all know so much.
It's really about how you raise them, though, Ricky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't change that. You can't do nothing about that. You starting from a baby child, little baby.
But if one of them grow up, one of them have like real successful DNA. Because some kids just have good DNA. That's what Rick
y'all saw
about.
That movie, Me, Myself, and Irene, when he was at that picnic, and wasn't they out there with them black babies? When she had got pregnant by that little midget. What's his name?
Hold on, this thing went the wrong direction.
You know, me, myself, and Irene, when he had them 3 black sons with Anthony. So those guys.
With Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. So those can't be your kid. They look out there and that thing about as big as those sausages right there. Boy, that's the funniest movie. All right, let's go to the phone. See what y'all think. 866-9 Ricky. Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
I don't know that I would be able to continue to. I would care for the child if I had the child and birthed the child. However, that actually almost happened to my husband. We went to a fertility clinic in order to conceive our son, and when it came to time to fertilize and do the procedure, she checked. They had checks and balances, and they showed the specimen to my husband because we were color coded. And my husband said, "That's not my name." And the nurse said, "Oh my God, what do you mean that's not your name?" He said, "That's not me." So it can happen very easily if they don't pay attention to what's going on.
Well, I'm going through IVF right now, and we're a mixed race couple. So if that were to happen to me and I'm carrying my child 9 months and my baby comes out looking totally different, or if I found out, the eggs were not the eggs that I purchased or that I came from me, in my instance, I had to get donor eggs, $17,000. It would be hell to pay.
I just think people shouldn't use those sentences and stuff. If God wants you to have kids, it be implanted in you when you cremate or whatever. So, how do you know what you're getting? How do you know that's really your egg? You don't know. You really don't know.
Yeah, that's a lot to think about because, when I'm sitting here looking through these pictures and I'm looking at Gary and all of his brothers. Gary had a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
How many y'all was? Like, I'm looking.
5.
5.
Well, it's 5 in my family. Yep, 5 biological.
And you're number
2.
Yeah, you're number 2. And I know, and I remember you telling me when your mom and dad was together that they had went through something, they had separated.
No, honey, me and my mom and dad did not separate.
No, because we got to your dad's funeral. It was other brothers there that your mother didn't have. Okay.
Yes, that was my half. Well.
Okay, but but y'all didn't let them ride. What I'm trying to say is, we just talking. We on the radio. We talking.
And
everybody relax. Your mom and dad went through something, right? You don't look like your brothers.
Go to hell, Ricky.